biggest problem that happened. I have to replace my whole engine, bruh. I have to replace my whole engine, bruh. I have to replace my whole engine. I've never heard about you having to replace the engine of a car. I have to replace the whole engine.
Hey, listen. Lonely. Not when you hold me.
Look, when I tell you, ever since I had this Mustang, I've been like, I've been in regret. Like, I've been wishing I got a Camaro. I'm not, Chevy people gonna get mad. I've really been wishing I got a Camaro or a Charger, because this Mustang has not been worth it. Like, literally, I got a Mustang because I felt like for an impractical car, because I was shopping for impractical cars, which are like two-door cars is what I mean by that. It was the most comfortable and biggest out of two-door cars. That's literally why I got this. The trunk is really big. The Camaro's is like half of it. My window's big. Camaro's like half of it. My seats are comfy. Like, the passenger sits way far away from me. All of that, and I just love it. But with the Camaro, it was just super tight. Cool ass car, better with turning, all of that. I think it's a little bit quicker. I'm not even gonna lie, but I was like, I want the Mustang because it's more practical, and I've regretted 40% of my decision, because I've loved a lot about it, but I regretted a big amount of it. Anyways, so I had a cylinder 8 misfire. That's what happened with my engine. I had the cylinder 8 misfire. Worst time of my life. I take it to Ford. Ford is just terrible service. Terrible. Like, I don't know if it's the car. I don't know if a lot of Mustangs do be having problems. So they got, like, they get a lot of people coming in to complain. So like, when you pull up with the Mustang and you have your problem, which they've probably heard of a million times, they just get triggered off the chart. So like, my experience with Ford has been terrible. At a cylinder 8 misfire, right? Everybody was like, oh, I called the dealership I got it from. They're like, oh, it's just a spark plug. You just replace that. Everything should cost like $150, no problem. I go do that, it doesn't fix it. They're like, oh, your coils. For anybody that thinks I'm an idiot, like, I'm a car guy. I like the looks of cars. I'm not like a, you know what I'm saying? I don't get into the details. I don't know how to open the hood and fix certain things. So and this was like my first car. So I just had to listen to what everybody was saying and just do it. So I changed the spark plugs, and it didn't do nothing. Paid a lot for the coils, it didn't do nothing. Then they started talking about the, damn, what's that called? It's like the thing. What's it called? But like, it's what stops the oil from like going over or something like that. So I did that. What's that called, bruh? Anyways, I fixed that. They said that's why my car be misfiring, and that wasn't it. Took it to this other Ford, and they charged me $400 just to tell me, bro, you have a cylinder 8 misfire. You know the thing you can do at AutoZone for free? I had no idea you could do that. They charged me $800 just so they could tell me, bro, this is what's wrong with your car. No, $400. This is what's wrong with your car. I'm like, what? Anyways, I'm like, you know, go ahead. They were like, can we open it and look deeper? I'm like, yeah, you can do that. Like, so they'll give me a better feedback of what's wrong with my car. I'm like, oh yeah, you can do that. So they do that, and they're like, yeah, something's wrong with the lower part of your engine. It's gonna cost you like $5 grand to fix. I'm like, $5 grand? I'm like, no, just stop. Just give my car back. They're like, okay, that's gonna be $900 or $800. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $800 for that. For one, we never made an agreement that when you do that, that's gonna cost $800. They're like, no, yes we did. I'm like, can we go through like your phone data log or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, no, we don't have to do that. We definitely told you have to pay $800 so you can't have your car back. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. And then dude's like, you know what? We'll pack up your engine, put it in your trunk, and give it to you, and you can just tow your car out of here. Tow my car out of here? I'm like, bro, you hella disrespectful, for one. So, you know what? I need to talk to the manager. I need to talk to the manager thing, you know what I'm saying? I need to talk to the manager right now. I'm looking him in the face, I'm like, I need to talk to the manager right now. This dude looks at me and goes like, I'm the manager. I'm like, God damn. I'm looking around and he has a white shirt, everybody else got a blue shirt. I'm like, this dude really is the manager. Woo! So now I start getting with the sweating and I gotta pull $800 out. Yeah, it's a terrible experience. So fast forward everything, I go in the glove department and they tell me I have a full-time warranty on my engine and my powertrain. I do all of that. I go check it out and I give it to Ford. I told them, look, I have everything. I'm like, look, I have a lifetime warranty. That's what the dealership I bought the car from told me, which was in Tennessee, and I'm in Ohio. So my car, I'm giving my car to like Ohio dealerships, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I had to call my dealership where I bought the car from, and they're like, oh, you have a lifetime warranty, just look in the glove department. I did, and I checked and I did have it. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope. Like, I appreciate it and all that. So I give it to Ford, they check. They're like, yeah, you need to replace your entire engine. That's gonna cost $12,000. All right, I ain't paying a single dollar for that. I have lifetime warranty. Go ahead and do that. So they start going ahead and they're like, they need somebody to come in and check to see if I have modified the car or whatever. I'm like, I have done nothing to my car. Like, I'm not even into all of that. You know what I'm saying? So just do what you gotta do and give me my car back. So I wait a week. They check out the car and dude's like, oh, we can't replace your engine for free. You have to pay the 12 grand, the lifetime warranty. So I'm like, why it don't work? Dude's like, so for one, you have modified exhaust. I have Ford Performance exhaust. My car is an RTR. It literally came that way. Everything's from Ford. Like, I have not modified this car in any way. You have a quarter intake. Yes, it's an RTR edition car. Ford made this the way it is. I have nothing to do with this. I'm not the reason the engine is misfiring, not the reason I have a cylinder 8 misfire. So you need to do something about this. Mind you, I skipped all this out. I was driving, what's it called? They didn't fix my car, none of that. They gave me my car back and all of that. I drove my car misfiring for like a year of ownership. A whole year I was driving my car misfiring everywhere. All my friends in my car having a good time. Oh my god, your car's so cool, it's so fast. And like, I'm feeling it vibrating every time we're going. My engine light is blinking. Like, I've had a terrible experience for a whole year with this car, literally. And then everything just kind of got better, which I'll put in another video. But everything just got better my second year after I kind of fixed everything eventually. Like, I was going through a whole year because I'm not about to pay 12 grand to get a new engine, and my car was just misfiring, taking hella gas. I was switching the oil like every 3 weeks. What else was happening? Like, just everything was just bad. But with the goods, it was pretty cool when like you pick up your friends and like they like your car and like they want you to go fast and like it sounds kind of cool. And I do donuts sometimes and like I slide my car from time to time. That's the best part of me, pretty much. Like, those are the only ups I could think about. And I'm really sorry for like Mustang lovers and all of that, because I'm a Mustang lover. But like, let me give y'all a little pull.